We are back with the team from Call a Ride today, a new rideshare service that has just launched in Tampa Bay, and we're talking about something very important: safety. Back with us is Jeremy King and Michelle Yeager. Welcome back. How are the both of you?
Great. How are you?
Thank you for having us again.
We're good. I'm so fascinated when you came on the first time to talk about Call a Ride and how it is different. And I don't want to make sure and miss any time. One of the things that I think people are hesitant about rideshare services that are already out there, the safety component. That I can tell is priority for Call a Ride.
Absolutely. From the beginning, Call a Ride was designed to be a safer experience for riders. And that starts with being able to see the full profile of the driver before they come to pick you up. You can do all the research, you can read the reviews so that you know who's coming to pick you up and you know the car that they're driving.
And you select that driver, which is the key component there, right?
That's right. I mean, think about it. You go to a restaurant, what do?
Read the reviews.
A new restaurant, you read the reviews, you buy a TV, you do the research, read the reviews, but we're putting our lives in somebody's hands and we're just accepting a random ride. So we thought, it would be better if you can get to know your driver beforehand and actually make a choice.
We've talked on in the past too, being female, I've always hesitant. I always make my husband, if we're going to do ride share, my husband's there with me. Whether that's right or wrong, there is a safety factor there. And I know, speaking to another woman, you like to have a woman driver and you're not shy about it.
Yes, and there's no other ride share that lets you choose the gender. But if you are more comfortable with a female driver, then you have that availability to request that.
One of the other things that stand out, or unfortunately that you've heard about in the news headlines, sometimes it happens like concerts where there's a lot of people get in the wrong car of the ride share. How are you taking that into account and how are you able to be different than these other ride shares?
Right, we feel like this is something that should have been addressed a long time ago.
Yeah.
But when we came in, we said, how can we make this right? So we came up with the QR code safety scan. And basically, every driver is going to have a unique QR code on their front windshield on the passenger side and on the passenger side window in the back.
Okay.
And when you walk up and they say they've arrived, your QR scanner will pull up and you just scan the QR code. Now this lets you know, I have the right driver. I can get in this vehicle and take this ride. If you have the wrong, if you have the wrong driver or a driver that's not a real driver, that QR code is unique. So it'll say invalid driver and you know not to get in that vehicle.
So, and it just pops up automatically.
Right.
Making this easy. I'm not very technology savvy.
A lot of people aren't.
So let's talk. Is this all within the app?
Yes. So everything happens automatically. And the biggest thing is sometimes they'll go, well, go check the license plate before you get in.
Yes.
We want to make it seamless. We want to make it a process that you don't even have to think about. Fast, seamless, boom, you're right in there. And it's actually better for drivers too, because now they can verify they have the right rider before they let them in. So, you read a lot of stories too that somebody just jumps in the wrong car. You get 5 minutes down the road. It's really frustrating to the drivers.
Scary.
Now they have to go back and everybody's in a tense situation.
Icky. It's a tense situation.
Right.
Great wording. So, and I like to learning about your company. You are giving just as much credit to the drivers, not just the riders, which I think speaks a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much that's really been wrong with the way drivers have been treated over the years. And when I came in, that was one of the things that excited me the most. Is like we can make a positive difference. We can make drivers actually be able to grow their business and treat it like their own business instead of just being told, go pick up this person, you're making this much.
And of course, we, on the rider side of things, want to keep things easy. We touched on the app a little bit. Let's dive more into the app. Is that the one-stop spot for everything that you need when it comes to learning about Call a Ride?
Absolutely. Everything is right there. So when you download the app on your app phone, and you sign up as a rider, then you'll immediately be able to it's so easy to use. That's the nice thing about it. There's no fumbling through it. You click the left menu button, it opens up and you can actually just go search driver and then you can search by ratings, price, gender, you can look and see if they allow pets, what language they speak, and it's got the picture of their car and a picture of them, and then it even has a little tagline. So it's just, and then sometimes they can have their phone number or their website on there. And you can really learn about all these drivers before you choose who's going to come pick you up.
And then again, helps those favorites. Again, I think we're just still addressing some of the main topics. Will you please come back so we can talk more?
There's a lot more to talk about, definitely.
And in the meantime, if you want to get 25% off your first 5 rides, well, there's the information on the screen so that you can do just that. And of course, learn more about Call a Ride as well.